support. Listen to their music, it's amazing. All right, let me just give you a bit of background before we introduce my guest. The story follows a young township boy who escapes his township life world on a spaceship, which literally and figuratively launches him into the next plane of existence. That's the concept behind award-winning South African singer, songwriter, anthropologist, and I'm throwing in there legend, Johnny Clegg's new video entitled Take My Heart Away, which is produced by his son, Jaron Clegg. Now, Jaron Clegg, who studied at the Vancouver Film School and currently works in LA as a filmmaker, says the video is a journey of transcendence. The video is hot on the heels of the release of Johnny Clegg's brand new album of 17 remixed tracks titled Johnny Clegg 2016, and he is here with his son. Wow, wow, wow. So nice to have both of you.
Thank you.
Welcome to the program.
Thanks a lot.
I can see both of you were very relieved I didn't mix up the scripts of the previous interview. We won't go there. Let's not talk about that. Jaron, well done. I mean, this is absolutely fantastic. What was
Thank you.
Where did this idea all come from to sort of come up with this great concept?
Thank you. It really all came from a visual that I had of a township kid, a South African township kid, standing on a tin roof, kind of looking at a rocket launching. So it was actually an image that inspired the premise of the story, and I just thought that it was innately interesting to me that those two contrasting ideas or two contrasting worlds. And so it's kind of just it's the story of this impossible dream of a kid who wants to be an astronaut.
Yeah. I mean, okay, from your side, Johnny, I suppose you had to vision this, because I mean, compared to what you normally come up with, out of space,
yes,
from the township. Talk to me about this.
Well, basically, he had told me about. He does a lot of short film scripts. He develops them and he just chatted to me about this one. What do you think about this? It's really an interesting idea, and I thought that's brilliant. And then I forgot about it.
Yeah.
And then 8 months later, this album came out, and we needed a video. And this song is called "Take My Heart Away," it's about being, I suppose, inspired and affecting other people.
Yeah.
And I said to him, that story you told me?
Yeah.
I'm sure this can work. And so he looked at it, and I said, give it a go, pitch it to the record, to the publisher, because the publisher did this.
Yes.
So he pitched the script to the publisher, and the guy said, sure, this is great, it goes perfectly, and they loved it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, and then he did everything after that. He went and he raised the budget, he went and sourced the actors and shot the film. Took 4 days in Diepsloot informal settlement.
Okay.
And they all acted in it, which was fantastic.
Which is so nice. That was going to ask you, the setting of this, because I'm looking at it and it's so familiar. It's like, I feel like I'm there.
Yeah,
Talk to us about this, about the setting, the guys in the video. How did it all work?
Well, we took a while to actually find the right location, to kind of get a sense that this was a township that was really bordering this international space flight center. And so we found this location, which is the Diepsloot township, and right next to it is this amazing field area, and just that was just the perfect setting. It's just this golden field, and so that was kind of a no-brainer when we found that. And a lot of the actors in the film are actually extras from the Diepsloot community.
That's what I was hoping you were going to say.
Yeah.
Really? I can imagine. There's no way they're not going to get involved. They're standing around watching this.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, what's going on here? We don't see this every day.
Yeah.
Besides all of this, I want to ask you about the emotional journey on something like this, because you've grown up watching your dad, and this is your little boy, this is your youngest boy, who's making such incredible stuff for you. It must have been such a beautiful process.
It was incredible, but I wasn't here at the time. He had to do this on his own. I was touring in America.
Okay.
I was away for 2 months, and over that 2-month period, he had to put everything together. And basically drive it, and get all the permissions for all that stuff. He was actually the producer, the director, everything.
Okay.
And I think it's a great, it's a great experience. And I actually never saw it until I got home.
Yeah.
And when I went, I came home. He was in LA. He had gone to LA.
So you didn't even watch it together?
We never, so it was like two ships passing in the night, and then He came back on Sunday, on Monday, on
Thursday.
on Thursday last week.
Last week.
With the finished product. So it's hot off the press.
Exactly,
This is really hot. And were you nervous?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Is your dad quite hard on you? Or is he one of those laid-back dads? What's he like?
No, he is definitely the opinion that
I'm known to have an opinion.
Good, I'm glad. So you were obviously a bit worried about his opinion and how you feel about it.
I mean, you know, it was definitely the opinion that mattered the most. I mean, after all, it's a video for him, man.
Yeah.
In that sense, it was a kind of once-in-a-lifetime thing for me. So I wanted to just make sure I could kind of make something that I could be proud of.
It's our first collaboration.
It's so nice. I want to talk to you about the sound now, because I mean, you've got this. We were busy reading an article. It's the White Zulu mashup.
Yeah.
And that's really what we know you as. But
Yes.
but I mean, now it's got such a different sound, such a different feel with this remix album. Where did the idea come from?
It came from my publisher. The publisher's role in music is to reinvigorate the catalogue. So I have released 18 albums in my lifetime, and his job is to find a place to generate income from the songs. So he would go and try and place them in movies, in adverts, or whatever it is, but most importantly to get other artists to cover them.
Yeah.
So we've had a few artists cover my music. From Joan Baez, who did Asim Bonanga, to Jimmy Buffett, who did Great Heart. So we've had some very, big international artists cover it, but that was some time ago. So he was trying to think, how can I reinvigorate it more?
Yeah.
And so he decided to give, as a test, he gave one song to a DJ in Australia and said, would you like to do a job on this? And the guy did it. Yeah, and he did a great job. Yeah, and then this was the second one, and then he said, let's do them all. So we did 17 songs of all my hits in a dance feel.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Very quickly, Jaron, before I let you go, you're working in LA.
Yeah.
A tough industry to break into, but how are you doing?
Absolutely. Well, yeah, it's been quite interesting to kind of compare the two industries and landscapes of South Africa and LA in terms of the industry. But yeah, I've got something coming up that I'm not allowed to talk about yet. But it's been an amazing experience, definitely eye-opening to kind of see the differences for sure.
It's so nice to see you doing so well.
Thank you.
Johnny, always a pleasure seeing you. It really
Thanks,
is great to meet your son as well. Jaron and Johnny Clegg, they've got this wonderful video out. It all coming off Johnny Clegg's brand new album, and it's called 2016, Johnny Clegg 2016 Remixed Songs. And of course, this is the video that his son has produced, directed and done for his dad. Enjoy it.
In a night.